Can riding Grand Prix Show Jumpers help me get better to hopefully qualify for badminton? And can Earl be ridden by a Grand Prix Show Jumper and get better?
Trot this oxer and it's going to be very entertaining if you stop and I fall off.
Well, in this episode, I jumped the highest I've ever jumped.
24 days, 23, 22, 10 days, 5 days, 3 days, I'm sick. 2 days till I event Earl.
Just one day until I'm eventing Earl.
Just want to see if it's possible.
Sam from Salmonella TikTok. Earl is the grubbiest grey you've ever met. If you're new here, I'm Sam from Salmonella TikTok, and I've been showing my journey to eventing for the past 3.5 years on this app.
Think how you were riding Bang, relaxing yourself to relax him. Don't think Earl's gonna get hot. You're going to relax him like you were relaxing Bang.
Quick disclaimer, when we filmed this, only one microphone was working, so I am going to have to voice over some bits just so that you know what was actually happening. So if you're new here, this is Earl, my beautiful horse and my best friend. I overhorsed myself nearly 4 years ago with Earl. He's an ex-eventer, he evented up to novice, BE, and he's an ex-huntmaster. I saw all of his red flags as green ones. I am going to do a separate video on how I met Earl, aka how not to buy a horse. But despite it being probably the worst thing that I ever did, because it was probably a very dangerous decision, I am also really thankful because it was the best decision I ever made. Yes, Earl is not easy. He's really strong, especially in the canter. His jump is just something else. But my God, isn't he the best thing I've ever met? Yes. Even when I sit on other people's horses, whenever I get back on Earl, I am just so grateful. He is the most honest, kindest, most loving horse you've ever met, despite all of his quirks. And this horse is going to get me to badminton. Damn, my imposter syndrome is like, girl, you're delusional. Everyone's going to laugh at you for just saying that. But you know what? You've got to say it. You've got to put it to the universe, right? I mean, some people will look at the first trot transition that I did and say, she's never getting there. But then the second trot transition was kind of better. So that's kind of the ethos that I'm going with is, yeah, we're not starting out as the best badminton qualifying type of people, but we've got time. It's February and I actually filmed this in December and I really do think that I've come a long way even in that time. So obviously I'm trying to get you guys up to speed within the series and then, oh my God, could I have set him up worse for a turn? Poor horse, poor horse. You can write that in the comments if you want. So yeah, everything's going to become a bit more live. So as we do it, we're going to share it. We have the plans and then we have the execution and you guys are here for all of it. But make sure you do follow along on TikTok and on Instagram because I do pop onto my stories and ask questions to help us with future episodes and whatever's going on live at that moment. Because whilst I'm doing this alone, you guys are backing me all the way and so many of you have been so helpful so far already. And not only that, of course, I'm going to tell you all the shows I'm going to. I'm not being one of these content creators that's like, so I went to this show. I'm going to tell you exactly which show I'm going to. And hold on a minute, that canter transition was so bad. Do you know, at the time of warming up, I was like, this is the best flatwork I've ever done. No, it wasn't. I was lying to myself. I only remember the good bits because there are some really good bits, but there are some really bad bits here too. And we need to work on those transitions. Now, I do push him up into his canter a bit more here to wake up that hind leg. He is not lame, just to make clear. But yeah, so what I was saying about competitions is the whole point in this is to get you guys doing it all too. I want to see you in the warm-up and give you a high five, okay? That's my equivalent of a meet and greet. Okay, so don't worry, I don't just voice over this whole video, but look at me warming Earl up here. I actually really thought we were good here. I'm warming him up so that Letty, the Grand Prix Show Jumper, can jump him. I ride her other Grand Prix Show Jumper, and we have a little surprise in here because, of course, we say everyone should come along for the ride. So my lovely friend Rachael, who came with us, I even got her to ride the Grand Prix Show Jumper. So exciting. Right, so let's actually do it. Let's qualify for badminton. If you remember from the first episode, I said that I'm going to try and get sponsors, work really hard, and try to learn. And so in this episode, we're just trying to learn and learn from Letty because she's way more experienced than us. So let's do that. Yes, the reins are a bit like washing lines here, but Earl was cantering nicely, calmly and steadily. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And whilst I can get some good work out of Earl on a normal day, I was also trying to implement everything I'd just learned on Bang.
But the overall
Picture's lovely.
Yeah. And the saddle's not helping her at all. I can tell from here it's not helping her.
Yeah, he's going to be nice to you. I feel it in my soul.
Yeah, because you warmed him up nice and relaxed.
Good boy. Yes, I also use my voice. loads.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
obviously you do need to keep loads.
So I can talk to him and he's going to,
He understands.
he's not going to judge
You
me.
say canter and he will canter.
Oh, Earl, you look lovely.
You may want these shorter.
Yeah, I don't
I ride really long.
I'm sitting in it and then I'm going to put my saddle on.
Sit 2 down.
Is Grimm the same as Bangy doesn't mind where he stands?
Oh, yeah, no.
So we're not in your way.
They're all well behaved, turns out.
It's just ours.
Yeah.
Just ours.
Hey, dude.
Now, my little handsome boy.
Letty's mic wasn't on just yet, but at this point she was telling us that when she got Grimm, people told her he was totally unrideable. Yeah, so Earl is actually really rideable. He just gets really strong. He's actually just really good, and I get nervous and get in my head. I'm talking factually.
You get nervous and get in your head, but then you actually do ride very well. Let's end that factual sentence with another fact.
And you know, because I just rode your horse, I got on Earl and I was like, oh, Earl, I know you. I know exactly how to ride you. I know what I need to do. I don't know what it is about watching someone else ride my horse so well, but even I'm embarrassed of myself in the next bit. Oh, look at my baby. He looks so cute.
I've got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
In life in general.
Okay.
My coach, so I've just helped Lady get a level 3. She's great. She always does say one.
Oh, yeah. Say one. If you say one negative thing, say 3 positive things.
Allowed to, for the rest of this session that we are today, you have to finish every self-deprecating thing you say.
Sorry.
Positive. So you have to keep saying, oh, well, I did this, but.
I think it's also because a lot of people say that, like, Earl's so fiery and Earl's so this and he's so good. Like, he genuinely is the kindest horse you'll ever meet. He's so forgiving and he's so nice and he genuinely can ride beautifully. He's just very emotional and that's not his fault for having emotions. So, like, some people just really judge him, like, at that camp.
On his belly fire, which is my favourite thing.
Yeah, we do turn on Letty's microphone very soon, I really do promise. But she was basically saying, look at it from a different perspective of, say, somebody who didn't understand that he's really emotional and give him the patience and time that he needs, then he could have ended up being passed around. And it's so true what she says, because whilst Earl is amazing as a horse, he is also quirky. Well, so that I think really did happen to him because he got passed around in between eventing and hunting. There are lots of quirks about Earl that you guys will get to know, and I will show you how we overcome them and do them Earl's way. Look at her lower leg is just amazing. That's why whenever I really struggled with him, I was like, right, do I either take on the battle because he was rearing loads and it was just, I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. But then actually, he was really good. Come down here and stop and then we'll just turn it back on. Right, let's jump.
Good boy. Yeah, exactly. Keep trotting. That's what...
Earl loves jumping, so much so that we have to turn him away if he's just getting so strong because he has to know that he has to jump safely.
Boy. You're right. That's it. He's just so enthusiastic, isn't he? I bet taking him cross country is actually slightly scary.
It's actually quite the opposite. Taking Earl show jumping is scary because I have to hold him and contain him, whereas cross country, he's actually way more responsive and listening to you. The feeling of going cross country with Earl is actually what got me hooked on eventing. To hunt, different answer.
You had it so well that time before. There you go, yes. Slow. No. Yes. Slow. That's it. Good. Yes. Yes. Super. There you go. Yeah, let me just jump that upright and then wait. Wait. I'm not taking you to the fence if you're coming round the corner like that, you dingbat. I know, it's fun. It's very fun. Steady. You're all right. I'm going to make you trot that. You run at it, I'm going to make you circle. Whoa. Good. And balance. Good boy. No, I want nice chill Earl. You can jump though. And then, whoa. Yes. Like that. And I know this looks really stupid to do, but you give both your reins away. Good boy. Steady. Yes. He really goes like a hunter too, which is really difficult. Steady. Steady. Yeah, well, that's the thing, like, you could stick that up another 6 holes and I'd still trot him. I don't think there's any lack of scope on him. Yeah, and steady. He's one of those that absolutely knows how to medium trot, but then getting him back the other end of the arena is going to be impossible, isn't it? Stop leaning on me. I'm not holding you up round this corner. Stop it. You're leaning on me again. Stop it.
It's so annoying, isn't it?
Whoa. Yes. Good. That's what I want. Well done. Sit, change your rein. No, don't come back at me. I'm going to trot this oxer and it's going to be very entertaining if you stop and I fall off. Da, da, da. You ready? Good boy. That was calm. Good boy.
So while Letty is absolutely flying it round with Earl and showing and teaching him so much, I'd like to just tell you all that just a few months before this ride, Letty donated part of her liver to save a baby girl's life. And I did not know this until after she'd rode my weapon of a horse, or probably wouldn't have put her on his back.
Want to put it up again?
Here she's still in recovery. What a woman.
I like to change it up a little bit each time so he doesn't get too...
He knows what to expect.
Do you know what the thing is? Sorry, Al. If he was in pain, I don't think he'd come back and walk around like this.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he genuinely does enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Hello. There was an extra stride down there, Mr. Earl. We're going to do that again and we're going to be a bit less silly. You need a bit more length on your neck over that, my love. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. That's it. That'll do him. That was lovely. You are fun, Earl.
Now it's time for Rachael to come along for the ride.
Just ride him forward a little bit. He likes to travel in his trot. He's another one. He is trained that he will whistle stop.
So let's introduce Grimm, a Grand Prix show jumper and with a terrible clip on his butt. That is because Letty's clippers ran out the night before and she didn't know what to do. And she was like, oh my God, what have I done? And it was possibly the funniest message I've ever received. But nevertheless, Grand Prix show jumper Grimm. And oh my God, what a legend he was. We all fell in love with him. And yes, he is a different horse to the horse you just saw. It just is clear that Letty has a type. And so does Rachael. Typically a ginger gelding, but her confidence was knocked with her last one.
Ride him forwards a smidge more. There you go, yeah.
Rachael came offering to film for me. She had no idea she would be sitting on a horse.
He'll do changes as well if you want. He loves his flying changes. Just keep your canter forward a smidge more.
Rachael's actually now joined my gang of owning a grey, and she's called Carla, and she's just a young little 5-year-old, and she's a legend.
And then ask for the change. There you go. Very nicely done.
But even with Carla, Rachael has had such bad hang-ups from her old horse, and it's been so sad to see her struggling so much with her confidence. So this today was massive for her.
So she's gone from I'm not getting on another horse to doing flying changes on the Grand Prix horse.
What will he do if we try the cross-pole ones?
He'll be fine. Just come with quite a long rein. He doesn't like getting caught in the mouth. So just come nice and consistent, but don't go ahead of him. Let the jump come to you. You can trot that. Go, leg. There you go. So just come and do that in canter. There you go. And then just sit quiet, keep your leg on. Super! With a star. Chestnut geldings with a star.
Did you love that?
Oh my God.
I feel Earl's homeless right now.
No, he's not. He's coming home with me. Come on, forget it.
Look, he's like, I'm not really like me.
We're going to go.
Okay, now it's my turn.
He has a habit of sort of like motorbiking around his turn and losing his power. So you want to think about riding like a square turn when you come to turn to your fence. So ride him up, keep the power, turn with your outside leg. That's the biggest thing with him. Just pop him into a canter and just have a canter on him.
The moment that I cantered Grimm, I just knew he was a bit of me. He had that bit more fire in his belly. Not quite as much fire as Earl, but maybe that's a good thing.
And he's very good at just killing his canter and not keeping the power. So shorten your reins a little bit more. That's a nice one. There you go. And you want to try and keep that the whole time you're doing anything with him.
Know what you're thinking? What the hell is that noise? And it is the poop scoop. I was quite shocked by it too.
Sorry. When you do your changes, don't throw your body. I'm actually going to give you your poles back to just canter up. Just so you get that rhythm. Running. Fucking exercise, man.
I'm sorry, Letty, that was hilarious.
Kind of like little Cavaletti. With him, it's rhythm and consistency. So keep that leg on the whole time. Don't hold him too much. Leg. 2, 3, leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the leg. Beautiful. So you want that the whole time round when you're jumping. Does that make sense? So change your rein. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Yes, little bit more canter. Smidge more. Beautiful. Do your poles. And then come to your cross rail. Smidge more canter. Little bit up, up. Yes, yes, there. leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the leg, keep the leg, keep the consistency. 2. Lovely. Consistency and rhythm is what you now want to try and get the whole way around, okay? You are riding him beautifully. When I say to you a smidge more canter, you're instantly going into it. Yeah. 2, leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep riding the canter. Sit up. Now ride it together. Ride it together. Don't throw your body. Ride them together. Leg. Well done. Well done.
It's amazing.
That was really good because he made you ride that. And you did.
I was scared and I was like, I'm not really putting my leg on. I could feel my leg like, woo.
Do you feel the more you use it, the more consistent the jump then gets? Yeah. Come and do it the other way.
Do you think I'll be okay with that? It's not
Yes.
too high for me.
No, you won't feel the difference on him.
Okay.
I did put it down massively from what I was doing.
Yeah.
But you just need to keep your leg and keep consistent.
Because I'm nervous.
Do you want me? I'll put it down if you want me to.
Maybe.
First time?
Maybe this is the first one.
Yeah.
This is the first one. It's only yours. I came off really badly over an opposite.
Yeah,
So the moment I see it also, kind of
that's fine.
stupid.
But
Once I'm like, I don't care.
yeah,
It's so difficult to get over the fear.
it absolutely is. However, given that somebody just jumped the horse, I think you don't really have an excuse to not.
I know.
Soz.
I was like, come on, wait, come on. And she's like, come on.
So this oxer off this corner is probably going to be the trickiest fence because it's a very short turn in. So you really want to make sure you've got that nice with your leg. So pop them into canter. Yep, keep your heel down, close your calf, look at your fence. 2, 3, yes! 3. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. That's fine. Exactly. So what you needed to do, you actually had quite a nice jump in here. Yeah.
What did I do here? Just threw it away.
You just didn't ride up your distance.
Okay.
It's because you came in, it's a reasonably sized distance and you came in quite a short canter, so you want to move up a little bit. Yeah. And then it sort of fell apart and that's why that one. So just take it back, try it again. What I liked though here, you didn't go ahead of him, but that was a really good reaction to it. Just keep your leg a little bit more. Yeah, don't go forward. Close your leg. Move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. And again, keep the canter. 2, 2. Nice, well done, Sam. Keep your canter, don't kill your canter. Leg. Oh, beautiful.
You're so lovely, Grimm.
I really liked how you rode that. You moved up really well. And then here,
I said to myself, wait in your heels.
you almost killed it,
Yes, I did.
came off and got it back. That was fantastically ridden. Well done. And then did you feel how nicely this balance then came up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think again? Perfect.
I just have to set it up correctly.
If anything goes wrong, we're training. Turn a circle. Doesn't matter. There's no judgment here. We don't mind. Right, you've got this. Pretty much just the same. Maybe a little bit shorter rein, little touch more leg. But these are just tiny touches you're making. Move them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you feel how nicely that distance now came? Well done. Good. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. That's it. Don't kill it. Yes. I love how you rode that.
Was it not too bad?
Was it not too what, sorry? No. You're going to jump it. Just do the oxer one more time. Which, are you left or right-handed? Grab his, that's harder. Grab his mane with one hand. As you come up over the fence, you're coming into the jump. As he takes off, grab the mane and keep it till he lands, because that's going to help keep your hands forward.
Yeah.
The difference that made in my life when I learned to do that on him, and it was like February this year.
Yeah.
And you'll see when I jump him, I literally do that.
Okay.
Spare elastic on my wrist. Reach for the Mohican.
Reach for the moho.
And it'll just help you keep your hands that bit forward over a fence. Don't kill your canter in the corner. Go now. Yeah. Don't kill it. Yeah. Look for your pole. Leg, leg, leg. Oh, Sam, that was super. You didn't need to. Yeah, that's well over a metre.
I've never jumped a metre.
Do you want to do it again? Or are you happy? If you're happy.
I'm happy. I don't want to ruin it because he's so good. I've never jumped a metre in my whole life.
Well, that's more than a metre.
He's so easy.
And you have both just ridden him so beautifully and so calmly. You've both jumped him. So can we just have a moment to appreciate how well you've both ridden?
And Mr. Grimm. I've never jumped that
Just
high.
go and look how big that is.
It's big, isn't it?
It's massive.
Oh my God.
Go get her. Go help.
Who's going to come and help you?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He won't go anywhere.
It looked like you were going to come and help you then. Because
Hello, baby. You're my favourite. Bang, you're also my favourite, but you're my favourite, Grimm. But Bang is my bitless favourite. So does riding other horses make you a better rider? I think so, because it teaches me the habits that I develop with Earl, shows me that not every horse is the same, and that we have to then learn the techniques to ride properly, and it's so invaluable. Now this is Abbey Farm out in Matlock. It's got a huge indoor school. The surface was great, even when I was eating it, and they have so much parking, so much room for activities. I mean, the customer service is brilliant. You can book online, super easy, and the toilets are nice. If you're an equestrian, you'll understand why I'm rating the toilets, but overall we had such a great day out. The place is great, and of course Letty is amazing. She came down from North Yorkshire. She travelled over 2 hours to be here, so big thanks to her, and huge thanks to Rachael too. Don't forget to like, subscribe and come along for the ride, because next up I'm going to show you how I met Earl and how we gained support for this series.